Hello everyone, today we are going to start a new tutorial on Arduino. In this tutorial we'll cover everything about Arduino related projects like basic circuit design, LED related project, LCD related project, and sonar sensor, all kind of sensors, and we cover from basic to advanced level project. So before going through the main topic, first of all we need to know what microcontroller is. If this is an unknown term for you, let me introduce a common term, that is computer. Now question is, what is computer? Computer is nothing but an worker. Okay, it's an worker that always follow your instruction and work relentlessly. So when you enter or when you push your instruction onto this computer, then it follows your construction until you remove the power. Okay, so computer basically is a combination of some parts like CPU, ROM, RAM, and peripherals. Peripheral means general purpose input output pin, or ADC, or communication protocol like serial communication, parallel communication, SPI communication, etc. But it is the basic structure of a computer. If you combine those things or combine those components, computer never works. Why? Because two important things still needed. First of all, power supply, and then instruction. Very important. Or you can see its program. Okay. Now you can name those parts like CPU, ROM, RAM, peripherals, set A, and set B for power supply and instruction or program. Now if you push those things, or if you push set A type components into a single chip, okay, when you push all of this component or all of this component, those are in set A, push through a common or single chip, then it is a microcontroller. So a microcontroller is nothing but just combination of some components or basic components like CPU, ROM, and RAM. Okay, and also there are some peripherals like GPIO, ADC, I2C, or it's called inter-integrated circuit, SPI, or you can say it serial peripheral interface. Okay. This is a physical overview of an ATmega 328P microcontroller. Based on the amount of pins, size of RAM and ROM, there are many types of microcontroller like ATmega 32U4, ATmega 8, ATmega 2560. Now, if you want to use a microcontroller separately, what do you have to do? First, you need to take a microcontroller and provide a fixed and stable voltage supply, that is 5 volt. You just burn your microcontroller if you cross these limits. So if you want to use a power source, those have more than 5 volt potential, then you must need to attach a voltage regulator. Also, you need a burner for pushing the instructions into your microcontroller. It is a little bit confusing, right? Of course. To solve this complexity, 5 engineers decided to make a simple board where the power supply and burner will be installed along with the microcontroller. They always met in an Italian bar to discuss that board. The name of the bar was Bar Dire Arduino. I am not sure that this bar is still there or not. And finally, they developed a board, and according to the name of this bar, they named the board is Arduino. Since it is the first developed board, so they called it Uno. Uno is a Spanish word that means one. So we can say that Arduino is a microcontroller based complete circuit board. But today there are many types of Arduino based on the differences of microcontroller. For example, ATmega 328P based Arduino are Arduino Uno and Arduino Nano. Arduino Mega uses ATmega 2560. Arduino Pro Micro is ATmega 32U4 based board. But all types of Arduino use the same type of code, the same type of structure. Just some of them are designed for light tasks and other are capable of heavy tasks. So you never need to buy all type of Arduino. You just buy one and learn all of them. In this tutorial, I will use Arduino Uno, Arduino Nano and Arduino Mega, following our project's nature. Alright, let's take a closer look at the different components on the board. First up, we have the USB port. This is where we connect the Arduino Uno to our computer. It allows us to upload code and powers the board while connected. Next, there is the power jack, the round connector. If you want to run your Arduino without a computer, you can use the external adapter here. Then, here is the big black chip at the center, ATmega 328P microcontroller. This is like the brain of the entire system. It runs the code we upload and controls everything. Moving on. We have digital pins. They are numbered from 0 to 13. You can use them to either read signals input or send signals output, like turning LEDs on or off. Some of these digital pins also have tilde symbol next to them. That means they can do PWM, which is useful for controlling motor speed or dimming LED. Then over here, we have analog input pins labeled A0 to A5. These pins can read analog signals such as voltage from a sensor. There is also a power section with 3.3 volt, 5 volt and ground pins. These are used to provide power to external components like sensors, modules or LEDs. Now, look at the tiny button. That is the reset button. If you ever need to restart your Arduino, then press it and your code will start running from the beginning. Finally, there are some LEDs built into your board. One LED is labeled on. It indicates that the board has power. And there is another LED, important LED also, connected to pin 13. It's super helpful when you are testing programs without any external hardware. So, these are the key components you should know about the Arduino Uno. In the next part, we'll see how to set up the Arduino IDE and upload our very fast program.